You ever sit there, staring at your own handwriting, reading a goal you swore you'd achieve, and realize you've written the same thing for the last 2 years? Yeah, me too. 6 months ago, I opened an old notebook, page after page of beautiful goals. Lose weight, start a business, wake up early, be consistent. And I felt sick, not because the goals were bad, but because none of them happened. And that's when this scary thought hit me. Maybe I'm the problem. That voice in your head starts whispering, "You're lazy. You always quit. You're not like them." And the worst part? You believe it. Because here's the ugly truth no one tells you. Most of us don't fail because of a lack of goals. We fail because we've been taught the wrong way to chase them. Let me ask you something. How many times have you told yourself, "This time, I'll stick to it. This year, I'll change. This habit, I'll nail it." And yet, here you are again, back at zero, wondering why it's so damn hard to stay consistent. I've been there, and if you're being honest, I bet you've been there too. Let me tell you what changed everything for me. It wasn't another motivational video. It wasn't some fancy planner or app. It wasn't even more discipline. It was one random Tuesday. No joke. I was venting to a friend over coffee, complaining that I couldn't stick to my goals no matter how hard I tried, and then he said something so simple. It actually made me mad at first. He looked at me, smiled, and said, "Stop setting goals." I laughed, thought he was kidding, but he was dead serious. He told me, "The smartest people I know don't write goals anymore. They build systems." And that's when everything inside me went quiet, because something about that just clicked. What if the entire self-help industry is selling us a lie? What if motivation was never the answer? What if goals are actually the reason we keep failing? Think about it. Anyone can set a goal. Anyone can say, "I want to be rich. I want abs. I want peace of mind." But those are just wishes, and wishes don't work. The people who are really winning in life, they don't focus on the outcome. They focus on the process. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how I stopped chasing goals and started designing systems that changed my life. Systems that helped me write daily, eat healthy without thinking, grow a business without burning out. And here's the crazy part. It's easier than setting goals. Because once you understand the system approach, success becomes automatic. No more struggling, no more starting over, no more feeling like a failure. If you've been stuck for months or years, if you're tired of setting goals only to watch them die in your notebook, this might be the most important video you watch this year. Let's begin. Step 1. Pick one keystone area. Let me ask you something real. If your life feels messy, unproductive, or directionless right now, do you honestly believe fixing everything at once will help? Because that's what most people try. They wake up one morning and say, "From now on, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, meditate, build a business, eat clean, read books, and become a millionaire." Sounds familiar? And 2 days later, they're binge-watching Netflix at 1 a.m., eating junk food, and crying about why life is so hard. So, stop. You don't need a complete life transformation. You need to fix one keystone area. A keystone area is that one habit, one system that once improved, pulls every other part of your life up. If you fix your sleep, you wake up energized. If you fix your fitness, your body, brain, and mood improve. If you fix your content creation, your income and consistency grow. If you fix your morning routine, the rest of the day flows. Question: what's one area that, if you fixed it, would level up your entire life? Choose it. Write it down. Don't choose 3, just pick one. Because the person who builds one powerful system beats the one who's half committed to 10. Step 2. Create a laughably simple system. Now here's the twist most people miss. You don't need a complex 10-step strategy. Start stupid small, laughably small. If your keystone habit is fitness, don't try to run 5K on day 1. Your system could be, I do 5 push-ups before my morning shower. That's it. If your keystone is content creation, your system could be, every morning I open my notes app and write 1 video idea. If your keystone is reading, I read 1 page before I sleep. Why such tiny steps? Because small systems slip past resistance. Your brain doesn't fight back, you don't negotiate. And slowly, those 5 push-ups turn into 50. That 1 page becomes a book a month. That 1 idea becomes your side hustle. Here's the rule. Make it so easy that it's impossible to skip. That's how systems grow. Step 3. Attach the system to a trigger. Habits don't survive in chaos. You need to anchor them to something in your current routine. This is where most people mess up. They say, I'll go to the gym sometime. And sometime never comes. So attach your system to something that already happens daily. Examples. Right after brushing my teeth, I drink a glass of water. After I finish dinner, I go for a 15-minute walk. As soon as I sit at my desk, I write for 10 minutes. Trigger to action. Like a chain reaction. Like brushing your teeth. You don't even think about it now, right? That's what you want your system to become. Automatic. Step 4. Track the system, not the outcome. This is where you flip the script. Most people chase results. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to earn $5,000 a month. I want 100,000 subscribers. But guess what? You can't control results. You can only control effort. So instead of tracking the outcome, track the system. Ask yourself at the end of the day, did I follow the system? Yes or no? That's it. Did I do my 10 push-ups? Yes. Did I write for 15 minutes? Yes. Did I walk after dinner? No? Okay, be honest. You're not judging, you're just observing. Because progress isn't about motivation, it's about repetition. Even if the results are invisible right now, your system is quietly building your future. Step 5. Protect your worst days. This one's the real secret. Anybody can be productive when life is perfect. But champions? They build systems that work even on their worst days. You're tired, you're sick, you had a bad day. Still, your system must be so light, so easy, that you can do at least a minimum version of it. Can't do 50 push-ups? Do 1 can't write 500 words? Write 50? Can't walk 30 minutes? Walk around your room for 5. Because this is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Consistency over perfection. Your identity is built on those tough days. And when your system works even at 10% effort, you're unstoppable at 100%. Final words. Before we wrap, let me tell you something you've probably never heard before. Your goals are not your problem. Your broken systems are. Smart people aren't skipping goals because they don't care. They're skipping goals because they've found something far more powerful. Daily systems that build habits, create momentum, and lead to inevitable success. If you've been stuck for weeks, months, or even years, don't change your dreams. Change your system. And hey, if this message hit you deep, maybe it's time to make this channel part of your personal growth system. 1 video a day, 1 mindset shift at a time. Hit that like button, drop a comment saying, I'm building my system. And share this with someone who's chasing goals, but never reaching them. Because maybe they don't need another goal. They just need a system. You don't need motivation, you need a system. And if you build that, success becomes automatic. So stop chasing goals. Start building rituals. This is your sign to reinvent your life, 1 habit at a time. Hit like, drop a system on in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video, where growth is not an option. It's the system.